Howdy do everybody. Welcome to Variety Conversation. I am Lady Walker. It has been reported that 43-year-old Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther actor who passed away on August the 28th from colon cancer, he died without a will. He and wife Taylor Simone were married months before his passing, but he didn't have a will. Taylor says in her petition that the late actor left an estate worth $938,500 that isn't covered by any trust. She's asking the court to name her administrator of the estate with limited authority. Even though Chadwick didn't have a will nor any children, wife Taylor is set to inherit all the actor's assets from his probate estate. Also, it is said that Chadwick is likely to have more assets held in separate private trust. I don't know where that leaves his parents in the distribution, if he ever wanted them to have any of his assets. Well, you cannot be oblivious to the fact that one day your time is going to expire on this earth. It's not a comfortable topic to talk about. Unfortunately, death is a part of life. It's a fact of life, and avoiding the discussion isn't going to change the fact. If you have loved ones who are living, such as a wife, children from a previous marriage or relationship, parents, or you are cohabitating with a partner, and you have personal, financial, and or real property, you need to make it your business to establish a will. Creating a will is about deciding who will receive your assets after you pass. Otherwise, the state that you dwell will determine who will get your assets. So go ahead and assign the distribution of your assets to those who you want it to be distributed to by creating a will. Family can fight like cats and dogs and act like enemies towards one another when it comes to who get what from your assets and estate, especially if there is no will in place. To nip this in the bud before it ever get to the point of family contention, quarreling, and fighting after your death, make the necessary plans concerning the distribution of your assets and estate if you haven't done so. There is no need to keep putting it off because you never know when your expiration date as a mortal being draw at nigh. There are many stories where chaos ensued over a loved one's assets when a loved one passed away because there was no will in place assigning who gets what. A will is important to have, especially when assets such as money and property are concerned. You cannot get in the mindset of thinking that you have forever and a day to get it done. Life doesn't work that way. Decide who you want to have what and put it into a will. No one needs to be fighting over money and property after you are gone. I can't stress that enough. Also, why have your money and property tied up in probate court for a year or more, and the only ones benefiting from it are the attorneys and the court and its administration? That's not right. When the pop artist Prince passed away at the age of 57 in April of 2016, he didn't have a will. His estate is estimated to be worth $100 million to $300 million. He was not married, no living children or parents who could have inherited his millions. He has a living full sister, Tika Nelson, and 5 half-siblings who are also named in the petition as heirs. And some of those half-siblings he didn't have a relationship with, but they are named in the petition as heirs. Also, under Minnesota law, half-siblings are treated as full siblings, and they will all inherit equal share. Prince's vast fortune to this day, as far as I know, has been tied up in expensive, lengthy legal battles and still has not been divided amongst the family members. How about that for a doozy? When you don't have a will, the attorneys, consultants, advisors, the court and its administration are the first ones who will be feasting off of your hundreds of thousands or millions before your family have had a chance to partake in it. And by the time they are granted it, it's not that much. You don't have to get a will, but I think it is a wise thing to do if you have aforementioned assets and estate. Also, you need to take heed to keep it updated as changes take place, such as getting married, a divorce, children, parents, and anybody else you want to include in the distribution of your assets and estate. Now, There is such a thing as having a trust, which is an alternative to a will. A person can have a trust even if they don't have a will. Get yourself an attorney and see what best suits you. Take care of your business so that the attorneys and the likes thereof won't drain your estate before your family can get a chance to partake in it. The bottom line is you can never go wrong with a will when you have access an estate that may need to be divided between loved ones. So, that would be all she wrote, beloveds. Thanks to Trill for taking the time to stick it out with me. And if you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. And also hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload a new video. Also, feel free to share your perspective on said topic. And in the meantime, beloved, y'all come back to visit me when you can. Okie doke, ta-ta.